Hey girl, hey, guess what today is? Today I'm gonna share my Pat McGrath palette collection. So if that sounds like something you wanna see, just keep watching. I just have this particular palette laying here because that's the palette that I used to create today's look. I did film that just for fun. If you're interested, I'll be sure to link that down below. As you can see, I've got a big Pat McGrath mess right over here, if that's even such a thing. I wasn't able to include this in my previous eyeshadow palette collection video, which I have already shared, and I'll be sure to link that down below in case you haven't seen it yet. But I wasn't able to include all of these palettes in that video because, well, I kind of have a lot of Pat McGrath palettes, in my humble opinion, and I had already shared a lot of palettes that day, so like I was done, girl, I was done. So today's the day. I'm back from having lunch with my husband, but let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with my newest Pat McGrath item, which is actually this palette here. This is the Pat McGrath blush palette, and it has the colors Divine Rose, Desert Orchid, and Golden Nectar. I love her blush formula. I have several of the singles. This is a blush palette. I love it. I wish I had the other ones, but I have individual blushes, so can't justify that. My most recent eyeshadow palette is this Bridgerton 2 palette, the Belle of the Ball. This is what she looks like. I'm sure you've seen this palette. It's not very new anymore, but it's very new to me, and I've really enjoyed it. I've created a couple looks with it so far. It's really beautiful. This is what she looks like. Editing me to add a palette that I completely forgot. I recently got this palette as well. I did get it before that one, but I forgot to add this in the video, so sorry. But yes, I've done a couple looks with this. I love this one. I think it's great. So I wanted to include this footage because, oops, yeah. I'm gonna go into some of the quads. I've had this for a while. I haven't used it yet. I haven't gotten the nerve up to play with this, but I think I'm there. So be expecting a video from me on this one soon. This one is the Blitz Astral quad. This is the, I can't remember which one this one's called. Anyways, I think it's the it's the other Blitz Astral quad, not this one. So I'll open this one in a moment. I haven't used this one yet. This is the Interstellar Icon quad. I was really drawn to this blue, and I've just been too scared to play with it yet, but I'm working my nerve up. This is a very, very beautiful quad. It is so pigmented for as light as these shades are. I really love this one. I want to create more looks with this. I've only used it once. I have a video using it. This one is a lot of fun. This is the Ritualistic Rose quad. I really, really loved the look that I created with this quad. I want to play with it again. This is a beautiful quad. Here's some of the packaging. I can't find the one to the Interstellar Icon. I don't know what happened to it, but here's some of the beautiful packaging that came with those quads. I don't know. Do you throw away the Pat McGrath packaging? I feel like it's too beautiful, and I have to keep it. Here is the biggest Pat McGrath palette that I have. It has the absolute most amount of shades. I can't get these straight. I keep opening them backwards. Oh. This is the palette that I'm wearing today. This is the eye look that I created using some of the shades over here and this one brown over here. Anyways, I plan to do a 1 week, 1 palette with this. I'm working on that currently. It's gonna be my first one ever. So be on the lookout for that. If you're interested, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming content. Very happy to have this one. I wish I had gotten the first one, but I missed out multiple times over. Even during the glitch sale, I had purchased it, and then she canceled that order on me. I'm still devastated about that. Give me a moment to collect myself. Oh, God, why did I have to bring up such tragic memories? I really wanted that palette. It's so beautiful. It's got a lot of purples and pinks. I don't know why I didn't get it. I do know why. I still wasn't used to spending that kind of money yet on eyeshadow. I was still very new to the idea when that palette came out, and although it was a good value considering you get so many shades for the price that it was at, it was just a lot of money and I didn't buy it. Kicking myself for it now. Anyway, so we went through the quads. I do have 3 singles. I have 3 Pat McGrath eyeshadow singles that sometimes I pull in just as like a neutral in a Pat McGrath look if I need one. Or in any look really, but you know. We're gonna start with the motherships now. This is the Midnight Sun palette. It's really beautiful. It's got some good neutrals in it and some fun pops of color. I wanna get some more use out of this one. This is the Subversive palette. This is what she looks like. I've played with this a couple times. I want to play with it some more and get to know it a little bit better, but this is the beautiful color story. I got this as part of the glitch sale. I'm super excited about that. This is the Divine Rose 1. This is a beautiful, neutral, more everyday wearable palette. If you're looking for one that's a little bit more like on softer, everyday, more neutral tones, like for work or just more casual or... I mean, that's not true because you can totally make this glam. If you're looking for like a more everyday, not too in-your-face palette, but still special, this is a great one to get started with. I love this one, like for work and stuff like that. It's great. This is the Divine Rose 1. This is the Divine Rose 2. This is what she looks like. She's really beautiful. I don't know if you can tell that this shade right here is like a pink to green shift. It's really special. This is a beautiful color story. I need to get more use out of this. Expect looks coming with this in the near future. This palette I got recently in my Sephora haul. I'll list that video down below if you want to see it. This is the Utopian Dream. It's the most recent mothership, and it is so beautiful. These Blitz shades, that Blitz shade here, is so special, but all of the other colors are really, really beautiful too. This is the Utopian Dream. She's really beautiful. And I love that like unicorn shifty Blitz Astral shade so much. It's one of my favorite shades from Pat McGrath, quite frankly. This is the last of my big motherships. I also got this as part of the glitch sale. This is the Decadence palette. I'm so happy to have it. It's so beautiful. It's a great palette to either use on its own if you want to get creative and have like an all satin kind of look, or it's great paired with any of the other palettes or any of your neutral mattes. And you could even just put bronzer in the crease and, you know, go in with any of these on your lid. This palette is so versatile, even though it seems kind of intimidating if you look at it. If you're open to using it with other palettes, it's really great. This is the Decadence. I love her. I want to play with it some more. I did allude to this. I recently picked this up. I have not had this very long. I haven't even really opened it or photographed it. I was actually going to return it to Sephora because it looks like it's been used. I was going to exchange it for a new one. I'm going to go mail that out today. It makes me so sad. It just, okay, look at that. Do you see? Doesn't it look like somebody dragged their finger straight through that red shade right there? I mean, it just looks filthy. It doesn't look normal. It just, and if you look at it like from the side, it just looks moldy and dirty or something. Like somebody tried to clean it and it dried out or something. I don't know. It doesn't look good. I'm going to exchange this, but I did pick this up recently. I hope that I can exchange it for a new one. Otherwise, it's not going to be in my collection, and that makes me sad. I've already missed out on so many of the Pat McGrath palettes that came and went before I even knew about her. So I really hope I can exchange this. I've really been loving Pat McGrath so much that even though this particular quad didn't get a lot of love, it's a pretty recent release. I'm pretty sure it released like with, I don't know when it released. Anyway, I'm no Pat McGrath expert, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm super excited to have it. Let's check her out. She looks really pretty online. So that's what this one looks like. That's this quad right here. This is really beautiful. Can't wait to use that. And just, you know, for fun, because I am wearing it in this video, I picked up this with my Bridgerton 2 palette. This is one of the Bridgerton 2 lipsticks. And this is in the Veiled Rose, I believe it's what it's called. Yeah, Veiled Rose. Super creamy. I love it. This is the only color I have on my lips, but I am wearing it with my About Face lip liner in Paper Romance. I had previously picked up a couple of the other like mini packs of these lipsticks to try when I had first picked up her palettes a long time ago, but I never used them because we hit the pandemic shortly after I got them, and they've gone bad. Look at that. I don't know what that fuzzy stuff is on it, but there is no way I'm gonna... It doesn't smell bad, but it looks disgusting, quite frankly. Yeah, I'm not gonna use these. I really need to do a declutter. I keep alluding to that in my videos. Comment down below if you'd be interested in seeing one of those. I think I'm gonna give it a go. I mean, I need to do it anyway, so I might as well just film it and share it with you, right? Maybe you'll enjoy it. So that was my Pat McGrath collection. Comment down below, let me know, do you have a Pat McGrath palette or a Pat McGrath blush? Do you wanna see my blush? I might as well just show you the other blushes that I have. I mean, we're right here. I have 3 individual blushes. So here's what they look like. This one here is in Cherish. This is my mid-tone one. This one, this is one of my favorites so much. This is in Love Struck. I love this blush, and I like to wear it super, super bold, like real punchy on the cheeks. Ooh, that'd look really pretty with today's look even. Okay, this is like my more everyday wearable, kind of neutral, no makeup look. This is the Nymphette. It's beautiful. That's my Pat McGrath collection. That's actually my whole, oh. If we add this, then that's my whole Pat McGrath collection. I do have it today on the Creamy Tarte Shape Tape. And I really like this powder. It's really, really nice for setting under the eyes. Comment down below, let me know if you've tried this and if you found a dupe for it. So that was my whole Pat McGrath collection. I hope you enjoyed it. That was a lot of work, but now you see why I really couldn't add that onto my eyeshadow palette collection video, because it was a lot. That other video was a lot, and this was a lot in and of itself, in my opinion. I feel like I have a lot of palettes. I do want the rest of the mothership, so I'm not gonna lie. But you know, there's time for that, hopefully. Anyways, it was good to see you in today's video, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye. The glitz sale, the what? Glitch sale. I got this as part of the glitch sale. This is the Decadence palette.